A very good day to all my listeners all across the globe. Welcome back to my podcast, which is George Nathaniel, and this is George Nathaniel for you all. As you know, I always come back with very simple and relevant topics. Topics that help us better our lives, topics that give us meaning in life, and most important, topics that helps us build happiness and wellness all across life. Well, what is my topic for today? So today I have a very important topic, something that relates to us all the days of our life. Well, the subject of today is color of the hour. Well, as we always say, every new day is a new day. And with every new day, we have a new beginning on opportunities, new hope, new expectations, new challenges, new achievements, and of course, new way to make our lives even more better. So when I relate to the topic of color of the hour, well, there are a few simple things that I can tell you. There is no great magic or treat to go over the colors of the hour. Remember, it's not just time alone. When we refer to the color of the hour, we see different moments that fill the color of the hour. Some are dark, some are light, some are colorful. So when I say dark moments, I say these are challenges. When I say light moments, this is when we overcome challenges. And when I say colorful, wow, this is a time that we are totally in a phase where we are excited over all our achievements during the course of the day. So when we look at the color of the day, it is very colorful and is something that changes over every new day. Well, that's not just the biggest mystery or beauty of life. But yet, what happens is each one of us gets stuck onto certain things over color of the day, be it the dark side, the light side, or the colorful side. Well, there is a very important learning for us. And I always say this time and again. Neither time nor challenges waits for a particular phase or time. Nor does a time or challenges get stuck onto anything or gets affected by anything. Why do we? Well, it is simpler said than done. And I know life is not that simple for sure. But let's look at it in a very positive way. Let us look at it in a very progressive way. And let us look at it in a way of happiness and wellness. Just imagine how things would have been if we evaluate, if we just make a little alignment, if we could add a little more meaning, or we could add a little more value in our life other than getting stuck over certain colors of the day. Well, before I get to the key takeaways, let us relate to our personal lives, our professional lives. Let us relate to our goals in life. What exactly happens is there are two aspects over colors of the day. One aspect is where it seeks your attention. The other aspect is living on. Well, when I say something that seeks your attention, I say it's very important to give necessary time and attention to what is relevant. But yet, it is equally important to look at the way that we can live on. So there are other things that are equally important as well. So while we are in the course of solving something, while we are in the course of attending to something, we could also find, or we could simultaneously find a way how we could live on. Next is, let us look at human psychology, or let us look at human instincts. Well, don't let it propel over your life. Human instincts, human psychology, we kind of get stuck into all these things. Well, the mind game is the most difficult thing to overcome. Remember, if we keep our mind occupied and if we are engaged in alternatives, we automatically find some solution or some alternatives to the darker side, finding a brighter side, and of course trying to make it colorful. Well, when I look at attention, I say results can never be avoided or overlooked. Certain things are meant to be. Well, let's look at it from the aspects of living on. So when I look at it from the aspects of living on, we all know that the world has not come to the end. There's always a new beginning, and there's always a new tomorrow, and then there's always a new opportunity over the next hour. So we need to live, we need to laugh, we need to love, we need to take care of ourselves all through the color of the day. Remember, it's a blessing, and it's something that has come to us directly. It's something that each one of us has a choice, and it's very, very important for each one of us to make the best of the color of the hour. Well, if I look at the key takeaways, what would I exactly say? Well, I would say in very simple ways. Moments and momentary differs. What is important is momentarily we need to attend to whatever the attention is or whatever is required to do. But yet we need to build moments over the next phase to fill the color. Next, what we need to look at is colors are something that does not fill our life forever. We need to understand how we can make it more colorful, more brighter. Which means there's always a new opportunity, there's always a new meaning, there's always a new way out to whatever we're looking at in life. We need to have trust, we need to have faith in the journey. Well, I read a very, very beautiful phrase, and it really made a big meaning in my life. It's something that I've read during school days. I was told by my teachers during school days. I keep hearing a lot of grandparents telling their kids, or parents telling the kids, or mentors mentoring the people. And they say, be like a tree, stay grounded, connect with the roots, turn over a new leaf, bend before you break, and most importantly, enjoy your space over color of the hour. So listeners, when we relate or when we look at the color of the hour, what we need to understand is whatever happens in life or whatever can happen in life, we have a choice, and most importantly, we have an opportunity. So whatever the color of the day, no matter how dark it is, no matter how much time it's taking for the lights to come on, or no matter how colorful we're looking at, it's very, very important for each one of us to prepare over the color of the hour, prepare over the color of the day. We need to believe, and we need to trust the journey. Listeners, as you know, I keep my topics very simple. I keep my topics very generic because I want each one of y'all to come down, sit down, relate over your own lives, relate over your own goals, and relate over opportunities or ways that you can build happiness and wellness in your own life. It's very important for each one of us to progress. It's very important for each one of us to share our experiences. And most importantly, it's very, very important for each one of us to be a part of happiness. So being a part of happiness is being happy and sharing happiness all across life. I hope you like listening to my podcast, George Nathaniel. My podcast, as you know, is available across all platforms. I also have my blog website, which is www.georgenathaniel.net. Come in, read my blogs, or listen to my podcast. Put in a request, share your views, or share your experiences, and I'll be more than happy to come back and talk about it. So let's keep sharing happiness. Let's keep sharing wellness. And as we're coming to the end of the year, let's look at how we can make our lives even much more better. Thank you so much. And this is George Nathaniel. Keep sharing happiness.